Hi, everyone. I just want to say thank you so much for all the help, all the support that you guys gave me, for every call you guys made, every signature you guys sent. I just want to say thank you for taking the time to support me. I am in Mexico now, but I'm still fighting to get back with my two sons in Oregon. My pregnancy right now is going good. Thank God that everything is good with my son. I'm having a baby boy, and I'm almost 6 months pregnant now. Well, my medical treatment wasn't special at all. I would have thought that because I'm pregnant, they would keep a closer eye to make sure that everything was okay with my baby. But every time I had to see the doctor, I would have to ask someone to make me an appointment, and that would usually take about 3, 4, up to 7 days for them to see me. My food, they were supposed to give me a, a pregnancy diet from the day that I entered the detention center, but it took them exactly 3 weeks for them to actually give me my pregnancy diet, which was again nothing special. It was just at dinner time they would give me a lunch bag with 2 slices of bread, 2 slices of cheese, and a little carton of milk. Um, that was that was basically it. And again, it took them 3 weeks for them to actually bring it to me, and I did send some requests about it a couple of times, and they just kept saying, "Oh, you are scheduled to have your pregnancy diet brought to you," but they never brought it until 3 weeks later. Um, well, the consequences on not receiving medical care were, well, first of all, when I barely got there, I made an appointment with the doctor because I had a bacteria or an infection. Excuse me. I had an infection, and I let him know that this infection started, and the nurse told me, "Oh, just drink lots of water. It's nothing to worry about. Just keep drinking water." And that they were gonna make me an appointment with the doctor, and I'll be seen within 4 to 7 days. A couple of weeks after, they out of the sudden they brought me some pills, and I asked what they were for. They told me because of the infection. I'm like, okay, but I have not seen a doctor yet. They took me to the doctor that day to explain what those pills were for. They told me that they had found a bacteria on my urine that was causing my infection, and this bacteria could cause my baby to come earlier than 9 months. I mean, to have a preterm labor. And they just wanted me to cure with water at the beginning, and it did take them up to 7 days to see me. Now, on the food, on my lab work they did, because of the diet I was having, I ended up being anemic. I had never been anemic before in my life, and because of the poor diet they were giving me, that's what caused my anemia, my poor diet that I was receiving in there. When I went to the gynecologist, they did tell me, or they actually asked if that I knew where I would be delivering my baby, since I was still gonna be in there. They had told me that they usually just let you keep your baby for a week, and then they take them either to foster care, or if you have like your parents or someone to come and get your baby, or you could only be with your baby for a week. But they did ask me if I knew where I was going to be delivering. It did actually scare me a lot. I actually spoke about this like almost every day with the other girls that I was with, about how concerned I was because of this. I was terrified to even think that I would be delivering in there and not being able to take care of my baby for the first month. Um, and I think it really had to do a lot with the last few weeks or the last few days that I was in there. Um, I was super, super stressed because of this. Just, I mean, I always thought, what if they do it? But then when the actual officer asked me if I knew where I'd be delivering my baby, if I was still in there, it made it all worse. Yes, I did see, in the time I was in there, there was about 9 pregnant women in there, including myself. I know 2 of them got released. Some of them got approved, and then a few of them got denied, including myself. Their pregnancies vary from 7 weeks up to 5 and a half months. I was like in between. I was one of the farthest. I know 2 of the girls were already there when I came in there. They had been there for like about 3 weeks when I got to the detention center, and they were released like a couple of weeks after. So let's say about a month and a half maybe, the longest. The other girls that were pregnant, they got there after I was in there, so they've been in there for about 2 to 3 weeks now.
Okay.
When I barely got in there, I was aware of this policy. I honestly thought that it would actually help my case because I am pregnant, but they don't respect them. It's sad to know that having such a strong government, congressmen and senators are not taking care of the policies ICE has. A detention center is not a place for a pregnant girl to be. I mean, honestly, it was a horrible experience being in there. I saw a lot of people that weren't even pregnant and they were having a hard time being in there. So you could only imagine for a pregnant girl to be in there and being detained and not being able to have the right medical care they deserve, or have to wait that long to get medical help. It's just horrible. The officers that actually take care of us, some of them do abuse their power. I'm not saying that everyone does, but some of them do. They know all the stress that we're having, and them not to be human enough to not put more stress on us is just insane. I mean, I really hope they work, and that my case, being so public, I really hope they put more attention to what's going on inside the detention centers. If I know I'm deported right now, but I'm hoping that my case will help other pregnant girls not to be in that situation. So I was with Irma Mota, Rocio Hernandez, Miriam Rodriguez, and Kimberly Sotelo that were part of the group. I know some other girls that were in a different pond from the Dreamers. They actually went on a hunger strike. ICE went to talk to them, and they actually, what they did is basically scare them, saying that they could continue with the hunger strike, but after they were in a coma or whatever, they were going to have to, they were going to be under the government's care, basically, and that they were going to tube them up and stuff. Yes, I would actually do it again. I have 2 kids in Oregon waiting for me. And I need to be with them. Being here in Mexico, I'm actually scared for my life because of all the domestic violence that I went through here. So I need to get back home, and I will do it again.